Here today, and of course needs all the known attributes to be successful. The attributes have been gathered together for the purpose of creating a solid foundation for this church. Yet I have not been invited. I should have been invited. Why wasn't I invited? Even if all known attributes of a church joined in one spot, without me, or better, without you, there is no church. Let's watch as God's plan for his church through my walk comes together, with their approval of the unknown element, which is everyone I represent.
I am faith. This is my cornerstone. I am the most important element because it is I who believe that all things are possible through our cornerstone, Jesus Christ.
Amen. But you are not enough to build the church.
Who are you?
I'm the unnamed element.
What do you want?
I'm here to make sure this church is built correctly.
You know what? Get back in line.
So they're going to build a church, are they? Well, not without me. I'm wisdom, and I do everything right. Faith may be brash and uncaring, but I'm kind and understanding. I can remedy each situation for the good of all. For I know when to speak, and I know when to remain silent. And my thoughts, they're not from my head alone. They're from my heart, where God lives.
I'm here to add to faith and to wisdom my own very special quality. I am what holds it together, right, when it seems like surely it'll all fall apart. For when your faith is weak and your wisdom is stretched, I will be the one to carry you through. I am perseverance, and I promise you, though faith be bold and wisdom be generous, there will come a day when they'll need me.
I don't think so. It's money. Money is what's needed for a church. Let's just try to build a church without a few greenbacks, and you'll never get anything off the ground. Money is what's needed, and money is what I am.
But you're wrong.
Who are you?
I'm the unnamed element, and you're wrong. God doesn't need money to build a church. God doesn't need money for anything.
Well, you know what? Maybe you're right. I'm actually the wealth of obedience, the act of wisdom, where faith and perseverance take place. You put all that together, and then you can build a church.
You should have said that in the first place.
Well, I like to get to the point, and who are you to question me? Why don't you go back to where you belong?
But I don't have a place.
Well, that's just too bad, so be quiet and get back in line.
Go, 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 go. This all sounds very nice, but I'm afraid it's painfully incomplete. Faith and wisdom are truly beautiful, and perseverance is very necessary. And the wealth of obedience, we all know that's a privilege. But without me, it simply will all go to waste. I am given, and that's what brings forth all the goodness. I'm a complex and interesting being. Sometimes, when my pieces are pulled off relentlessly, time after time, and it seems like nothing is being returned, and yet, each time I let a part of myself go, I become larger and stronger until I must tear off more parts of myself in order to survive. I'll join the others on this foundation. Obviously, you all need me.
What am I? I am commitment. Possibly the most important and vital element of the group. You must have me. And I must be with you. Otherwise, you will be lost. For what good is a church if it is not consistent? There must be stability, something you can count on. And that's where I come in. For without commitment to strength, to wisdom, to giving, and all the other attributes, why the church would crumble. Now, it may be rebuilt, but it will crumble again. But with me, there is strength.
is growth and dependability.
Though this bunch is beginning to take shape, they still lack something. I fear I have been misplaced in this structure. I believe my place is somewhere near the bottom, very close to the foundation, embedded in the very core of this church, unshakable and unchanging. I am the magnetic force that draws all of this into an unmovable pillar. Though all these things are good, they must never stray from me, or they are worthless. I am truth.
To this grand parade, I now add myself, not as one who stands amongst them, but as a covering for all within this structure. I am joy. I give life to faith, giving to generosity. I am what makes perseverance overcome.
But joy, the church is not just joy. Sometimes it's sorrow.
Your help isn't needed at this point.
But I thought,
You need to be quiet and get back in line.
I am rest, and I must be added before this church can be complete. I spread myself through the room and intertwine with all its teachings until this church becomes a sanctuary of peace, where burdens are left, and the still small voice of God will echo and resound with the message of forgiveness. I am what will cause these others to settle and bend until they are molded into a tapestry of unity and strength.
I am perhaps the least welcome member of this group. For I am testing. I don't know, you guys. Even though I'm most likely not to be liked around here, I am necessary. When all these are gathered together, I guarantee you this, I will be here. I must be here. Without me, they are useless and unsatisfying. I will make them part of the whole and part of each other. And as I'm allowed to do my work, the church will be an expression of God's love and power. And each of these will grow into gifts of beauty and strength and praise and gospel. Nothing can stand against this church that it will not withstand.
I am the result of all of these combined. When each element is molded into its place and given the proper attention and respect, will I begin to shine forth from their midst. I am what sets the church apart from all others, as a creation of God built on his foundation and coming from Jesus Christ, the cornerstone. I am what these others pour into. I am what gives them purpose. I am holiness.
are we all that's left?
It looks like it.
But I still have no place to be.
But you are there. Don't you see? You are the church.
No, I'm the unnamed element.
No, you have a name now. You are called Christian. And all of these are only possible with you.
Uh-oh. Where do I fit in? I don't remember. Does anybody remember? He loves to do this to people.
There is a place for you here. You just need my help to find it. You see, you are part of all of these, or rather, they are part of you. Step down on the foundation, take your place on the cornerstone, and let each of these fill your life. Then this will be a church indeed.
You've been quiet for so long. Who are you?
It's true I was silent, but I was moving all the time. I I am what put all of these into place. For you see, I am the hand of God.